Christian faith transcends national boundaries. It's not bound by ethnic customs or revered traditions. Rather, as Paul writes to Bishop Timothy, the Word of God is not bound. The 11th chapter of Acts takes the form of a record, or Acts, if you will, touching a special meeting held in Jerusalem. There, Peter gives a report of his sacramental ministry in Joppa. Joppa, we know from the book of Jonah, was a place where the prophet had fled when God first called him to preach to the city of Nineveh, capital of Assyria, enemies of Judah, and by all events, not the Jewish people of the covenant. But Joppa had a role to play in Jonah's outreach to people outside the established group, and so it would seem to happen again here in Acts. There, Peter is summoned to the house of a man Cornelius by name. He is a centurion of what was known as the Italian cohort, a devout man who feared God with all his household, who gave alms generously to the people, and continually prayed to God. Yet, for some practicing their faith at some distance from the apostolic community in Jerusalem had been denied the sacramental ministry. It was an irregular situation which God made prompt to remedy through, of all people, Peter. See, Peter himself acknowledges that those Italian Christians had heard what happened through all Judea, beginning from Galilee after the baptism John proclaimed. And perhaps catching himself when he said that word, baptism of John. Peter, he discerns the will of God is to close that ethnic rift between himself and Cornelius. Peter would learn the meaning of Christ's words when he instituted baptism. In the last chapter of Matthew, he did mean it to be for all nations.